I'm Chris Salz. This is Justin Grunert. We're here with a rather American edition of Boxbusters.
Thunderous.
I'll stick with American. It is 2014 American Thunder from Press Pass. A little NASCAR action.
First time since 2008.
Yeah, it was previously Wheels American Thunder, I believe.
It was.
And I bought a lot of it back then. I dabbled a lot more in NASCAR back then. What's interesting to me on this one, we have the American flag aesthetic along with digital camouflage. So, as we have just prepared the Beckett military issue, Beckett Sports Card Monthly, maybe we'll see more military-themed cards in this one. I would think with the digital camo, there should be something inside.
I just figured it's just a bunch of Southern boys wanting camo on their,
I don't know, man.
Their product.
Well, wouldn't they want, if they're traditional, wouldn't they want traditional camo, not modern camo?
They're changing with the times.
I went to school at Alabama, so I sort of know the peoples that I'm talking about.
I don't.
I've been to Talladega more than once. Some weird stuff has happened in the infield in there in the past.
I don't want to know. I really don't need to know these stories.
Not really card friendly.
Probably not. But this
Lots
is
of
a.
beads. I got him loose in turn 4 for a NASCAR video. Yeah.
So we
Go
got
ahead.
20 packs. I think it's 5 cars per pack, 6 cars per pack.
It says at the top of the pack, 5.
5. I was right. And you get 3 hits, 1 auto, 2 mem. 3. 0 you hit. Wow. Oh, so did I.
Could be a plug.
Could be plug.
You know what we would do with plugs on Boxbusters?
Throw 'em.
Impale people.
He's sitting
They're
cross-legged.
supposed to. Oh yeah, he'll throw them back too.
Why are you throwing them at me? He threw them too.
This is sweet looking. You want to know why?
It has camo in the background.
The digital camo is in the background of every base card, and there's a matte finish. So there's the gloss on the. Actually, it's spot UV or spot matte. I don't know what it's called. The gloss is on the drivers only, while the rest of the card is not glossed. And I actually like that effect a lot.
I do too. I got a convoy card for Danica here.
I feel like I need to sing Eastbound and Down. Load it up and truck it. After all, NASCAR's origins were moonshine racers.
Yes.
So, Junior Johnson, I believe, was a moonshiner. Not Jimmy. Junior. But if you're a NASCAR person watching this video, you know that.
They all know already.
I know. How many cards per pack? 5?
5.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't lose one.
All right, Denny Hamlin base cards. So that's what the base cards look like. I don't think we've showed one of those yet.
Brian Vickers.
Yeah. Top speed Marcos Ambrose. Apparently you get a Brothers in Arms card per pack. That's part of the main set. So
It's an interesting look. The card backs are very similar to the fronts, and the photographs are studio shots with a little bit of variety. Some poses are different than others, although all I'm showing here are crossed armed. Let me flip it over. It's a straight-on crossed arm shot. You know, there are limitations for the NASCAR photography, but Press Pass has always done a good job with the aesthetics to make the variety, happen.
all right, I got a parallel here too, a black and white number to 50 of
There you go.
Ryan Truex.
There you go. Rookie card parallel even. But since it's a parallel, it's not a rookie card.
No.
How
Even has
about
a logo.
a number 3?
I'm bringing it back.
Dale. It's not Dale this time, though. It's
No.
Austin Dillon, number 3, NASCAR's Rookie of the Year candidate. Who actually is Rick Hendrick's grandson?
I can hear it raining outside. I don't think our microphone can pick it up, but we're getting a lot of rain, thunderstorms here in Dallas.
And when there's rain, there's no NASCAR. That's
No.
my way of bringing it back. Might be the air conditioner.
No.
No? Okay. Might be fun stuff living in the roof.
I hope not.
Michael McDowell, David Reagan, Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth is old enough for me to know. I have a team card of Brothers in Arms, Richard Childress Racing. And the cool part of this pack is a Brothers in Arms black and white parallel out of 50, the Roush Fenway crew. Those look cool.
I got my first hit, and it's actually a really good one. Class A uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Gordon, number 99.
I've heard of that guy.
He, 3 colors. He's been around for a little bit.
I interviewed him at Talladega and asked him what he collected as a kid. You want to know what he collected as a kid?
Nothing.
Not Press Pass cards because he's too old. He collected Hot Wheels.
Wow.
That tells you he is old.
He is old.
But you know what? I might have one-upped you. Because I have a Great
Wow.
American Legend, numbered out of 50. This might be the holofoil version. This is a sweet card. I would want this card in my collectione. It's sheet metal, although it looks like plastic.
Yeah, at first that's what I thought it was.
It's got to be sheet. It's either. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's sheet metal. It's a coated, a decal coated, a big decal.
You're leaving them in suspense, man.
That's sweet. Richard Petty. I interviewed him too.
He's just name dropping now.
I don't remember what he said, but I took his picture. That was my photograph that week.
All right, what do we got here?
I was just walking through the infield, between the haulers. You're just sitting there hanging out.
Oh, this is pretty cool. We got
I
an
was like,
insert.
holy crap, it's the king.
He's still talking. I didn't realize this.
Box Busters were supposed to, aren't we?
This is a pretty neat little insert. With honors, 2014. But the back is a picture of the race, you know, the infield and stuff. I think it's pretty neat.
I told you the infield at Talladega was special.
It is special.
I better get a Talladega infield card in this box. That would be cool.
You might actually keep it. You wouldn't let everybody else have it.
Mine. Now, Talladega is an experience. There's a museum there, the International Motorsports Hall of Fame. They have all kinds of notable cars and wrecked cars, and you name it there. Also, the track, you can take a tour. You can go in a van around the track.
I got a Brian
pretty
Vickers climbing the ranks. I want to go to the Texas Motor Speedway just because it's here. I don't really know if I want to travel
It's
all the way to
as fun,
Alabama.
though, man. It's a different kind of track. Talladega and Daytona, high banking tracks.
I would like to go to Daytona. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Speaking of Daytona,
Very nice.
segue. How about a presenting colors, and this is a military themed card, I guess, since it's presented by some military members, for the 2014 Great American Race, the Daytona 500, card number WH5. I don't think I've ever seen a set from Press Pass like this, with the backs being such a showcase of the track itself.
I got a checklist card here. Usually we don't show checklists, but I think we should
Reusable?
this one. It's
Daytona.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. The Daytona win. So that's pretty cool that we already got 2014 products with that card in it. So I like that.
I'm not going to lie, but I like that.
You know, you're not gonna lie? No lying here.
I'm mocking the
We're
cameraman.
not allowed to lie.
Oh! Okay, that may have damaged a card, so that may have offended some people. Damaging me, they don't care. But damage a card, there's jihad to be had. All right, Convoy, Tony Stewart, so eastbound and down. Note when he throw them at him, not me. Casey Kane, I'll go ahead and lay him down here as you're there. Ty Dillon, another Convoy. Jimmy Johnson, I've interviewed him too. And Eric Amarola. Jimmy Johnson was actually interesting. You want to know about him?
Sure, lay it on me.
I asked him what he collected. I don't recall his buddy's name. NASCAR fans will remember. He said he kept a die cast of one of his buddies who was a racer who actually died during competition in a wreck.
Oh, wow.
It was cool. He went off and talked quite a bit about it.
That's pretty deep, man.
Lost to the archives of back in the day. It's out there. Tony Stewart. I didn't expect him to say that. I expected him to tell me about Hot Wheels or something. Kurt Busch, David Gilliland, and Mr. Hot Wheels himself.
All right, I got Ty Dillon. I also got Casey Kane. A class of 2014 Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Maurice Petty,
That's the continuity set.
Austin Dillon, and Chase Elliott. Some young-looking guys
Chase
there.
Elliott, that's a hot card. He's doing well. It's not a rookie card though, is it? It must
No.
be a Nextel, or not Nextel, Next Level Down series. I don't know. I don't remember the names
He just
anymore.
says he's a nationwide.
There you go.
So
How about a Danica Patrick climbing the ranks insert card?
has she won I don't think she's won a race in NASCAR yet, has she?
She's won one race in her entire racing
And that was
career.
in Japan.
It was a Japan
Indy.
Indy race, range shortened, so she won it by being out on the track
By
when
default.
others had to pit. And after that victory, I went and bought an autographed photo and an autographed diecast off of her website.
There you go for you, Richard Petty.
1974.
Daytona win.
He's a
The
loose
Great
term
American,
for it.
Yes, the Great American Legend.
I like
Richard
that
Petty
metaphor.
card.
That's a great metaphor.
You use it a lot.
It happens a lot.
We're
Because
crazy.
Rubbin is racing.
Yes.
And you still haven't watched that movie
I
yet.
have not.
Dude!
I am busy and I got stuff to do.
Yeah, you're pricing NASCAR cards. You haven't seen the greatest NASCAR movie ever. It's not like I'm telling you to watch Six Pack or, Stroker Ace. Those are classic movies.
Fair enough. I'll have to watch
Talladega
it.
Nights.
Yes, I've seen that.
See, it's not as good as Days of Thunder. It's stupid.
Careful. Okay.
That's me going out on a limb, being controversial there.
That is very controversial. It's an awesome movie. All right, I got
It's not that awesome.
I got my autograph. Marcus Ambrose.
Jeffrey Earnhardt.
American Thunder autographs number 35. But it's a sticker autograph, which is weird.
They don't do a lot of those.
They don't do them very often. I don't know how much I like the idea.
It's a
of
big
stickers.
sticker, so at least his autograph isn't tiny.
Yeah, I mean it'll fit on there, but
That's a positive.
one of my favorite things about press passes, you guys they always did on card autographs.
You guys, are you speaking to him?
I am now.
Tell them how you feel, man.
I'm hurt, deeply hurt by this autograph.
You heard him
Right here.
today.
Cut me deep.
I was going to try to do the whole Johnny Cash hurt 9 Inch Nails cover, but it didn't really work.
No.
Because it was in first person. I hurt myself today to see if I could feel. Johnny Cash is the NASCAR audience.
Yes, but if you have to explain the joke, it's not funny then.
It was actually a Johnny Cash cover of the 9 Inch Nails song.
That's what he
That's
said.
what I meant, yeah.
He said
Did I say it the wrong way? I said it both ways.
No.
Yeah, that 9 Inch Nails, they cover some Johnny Cash like you wouldn't believe, man. I hope we find a Trent Reznor card in these packs, but
I doubt that will happen. He's,
All right,
he's
all
definitely
right.
not a NASCAR fan for Crowder.
you never know, dude. NASCAR's got to reach. In fact, did you know that NASCAR has probably the most women fans of any sport?
Would not know that.
Yeah. They've done lots of studies where they tout it. I don't know, it may not be true, but they like to tout that. It's a
I
heavy
got a
female fan base.
I got another with honors card. Driver introductions. Not a very cool back this time. It's kind of just plain.
Is that, what card number is it? I have a hunch.
1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but it's the sky, so it
Oh,
forms
yeah.
a puzzle.
Yes, probably that's what I'm thinking too. Is the puzzle. That'd be pretty neat too.
I was
Actually
thinking it was
complete
more
the
like the
puzzle.
92 Pro set where there's like a page that makes I figured it was the center at first, but it's a puzzle because of the sky. Anyway, sorry.
Apology accepted.
That was some caffeine there. Caffeine was talking.
He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
That's right.
See,
See,
we go.
there's a good
There's
funny.
a
That's a
ref-
funny joke there.
There's a reference.
Ha 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 ha. I still haven't gotten my autograph yet.
I got another Richard Petty, Great American Legend. I'm assuming this is a Richard Petty set. We haven't actually gotten really much info about this. We don't even have a checklist for it yet.
Because it's not out until
Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
But usually we have some info on it. It's not even on their site yet.
That's
so
a good thing, man.
we got an early sneak peek at the product.
We're pulling a Sarah McLaughlin. We're building the mystery. Got too modern age for you?
That's definitely not NASCAR friendly, sir.
Yeah, you never know. They probably used it on NASCAR and Fox intro or something
No.
back in the day. I don't even know if NASCAR's on Fox anymore, so I have to qualify that.
The big races are, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
You would know better than me. You're a NASCAR guy.
Sort of.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry. Paul Menard, numbered out of 25. American Thunder autograph. Number 1 out of 25.
Very nice. All right, so I've only gotten 2 hits, and I'm on my last pack.
Man, I better pick it up.
So, fingers crossed.
You sure you didn't lose a pack or two in that pile of
I got it.
wrappers?
This one's not as good as the Jeff Gordon. I got a Clint Boyer race used fire suit. Just the one color, though.
Maybe my box had more packs in it.
No, you were just kind of hanging out and
Hanging out in turn 4?
chit-chatting, yeah. So,
How about a Marcos Ambrose 2-color Class A uniform card,
that's a pretty cool looking patch.
which has a military typography and camo in the background. That's kind of interesting. Actually, all of them had that. I didn't get one until now. So.
What I do like is that even when it's numbered to 99, you still have a chance to get a really cool patch instead of just the single color.
NASCAR swatches are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off. Keep
Well, it's just like with other sports, you have to get the like in hockey, you have to get the really rare cards to get patches that look that good.
Well, hockey's decent though because they have
Yeah.
a lot more patches. They have
Yeah.
more than other sports. When you want a New York Yankees patch card, you're in trouble because it's a
Yeah.
uniform number and an NY, and that's it.
Yeah, and you're lucky to even get that.
Yep.
So,
Richard Petty and some others, and I'm on my last 2 packs, and I'm not going to share.
I'm not expecting you to. Hopefully you get that card. I want to see a quad patch.
It would be an extra hit because I already pulled my hits.
Oh, that's
look
right,
at
you
this
did.
guy. He's all This guy's gangsta.
Saw that earlier and I was gonna
Dylan
make fun of him.
Kozwanowski. I'm doing it.
He's the new bad boy of NASCAR. And he's kind of failing at
Yeah,
that.
you know, well, compared to Joey Logano, isn't everybody?
Because, I mean, if you
Just
put...
saying.
Yeah, but if you put this man right next to him,
They're all...
he might slap him down a little bit.
I would.
He'd put him down hard.
Dude, Petty's awesome. He's such a character. He's so iconic. He's country without being cliche country. He's just cool, a cool dude, plain and simple. He was a cool dude.
I agree with that. I'd have a beer with him. Not gonna lie. Right there.
Not gonna lie. That's our new cliche line. All right, well, that was a lot of rambling from me.
There
but,
was a lot of rambling.
The power was from the Richard Petty Racing components in my box.
Yeah,
I think your box is a winner, more of a winner than mine.
I think so. I think just getting that was
The double
winner.
swatch. This is a striking swatch, but we'll see. I don't know.
I kind of like Marcos Ambrose's autograph a little bit better.
He's a
than
stronger seller. I think he's
Yeah.
from New Zealand or Australia, and he's
Okay.
pretty popular. I've said that twice now in videos, so if I'm wrong again, he's popular from what I've heard on the Twitters.
I think he's not. I don't think he's gonna call you up and yell at you. So I think
Never
you're
know.
safe.
Marcos, let me know, man.
You got his number. So, verdict? What do you think?
If the price point is reasonable, and I don't know what the price point is.
I don't either, actually, yet.
If it's not too expensive, I'm cool. 3 hits per box for NASCAR seems a little lower than normal.
Yeah,
You know,
it
so
does.
it probably is a cheaper product given that.
But I do like you said, I like the military feel. I got my one parallel. I don't even know if you got a parallel in your.
The black
in
and
your
white, I
box.
did get one.
You did get one?
I did get one. It was early on.
That's right. It was the
team card.
team card. So we've got you one parallel per box.
I don't think you can go wrong with the Richard Petty insert. He's not the
No.
most valuable, but he's certainly a king of racing.
And it seems like he has his own
intended.
set. So
Right.
that's really cool.
The design of the car cards sometimes can be a little less appealing, but overall, I think they do a good job of mixing up the subsets and the inserts. To where this one actually just feels unique to me. Sometimes, you know, I'll say it. I'm not going to lie, but as someone says often, you know, sometimes the NASCAR sets can be a little repetitive because there are limitations of photography. You shoot them in the car, you know, in the garage, in the pits.
Yep.
You know, studio shots or walking. You know, there's not a lot of action photography for NASCAR.
No.
So it makes them work a little harder, but I think they do a pretty good job.
What I really do like this with Honor's set, especially the puzzle on the
Yeah.
background. That's probably gonna be my favorite
Simple.
part about this whole set.
Yeah.
Kind of bringing it back to the 80s when they used to have the puzzles in cards. I really had fun with those. So
He had fun doing puzzles.
I did. Still do
But he
puzzles.
won't watch Days of Thunder.
I will tell my wife to get me that movie and watch it with me because she likes it. She yelled at me about not watching it too, by the way. She said, "How dare I?"
See?
So I guess I'll have to get the movie, watch it, and then next time we do a NASCAR video, I'll have watched it.
You heard it here.
I promise.
So until
right now.
then, I'm Chris.
I'm Justin.
Just keep turning left,
Turning
and,
left.
and ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be Wheels American Thunder, I think.
You are
It used to
recording.
be- Yes, it did. You can stop recording.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we'll blooper it.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean it's on?
Huh?
Can I look through this?
You have to close the viewfinder.
Don't do it that way.
No, I can see you.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2008 was the last
I'm gonna
time.
do it old school.
Go for it if you want.
So you have to zoom out.
Kind of hard.
Yep.
Is
All
it
right.
Still rolling?
I
Yep.
guess so. Whenever you're ready. Let's do this.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Zoll. This is Derek Ficken.
Not Derek Beckett. Justin Grunert.
I just want to see if the face was like, again. He knows.
I know.
It was on the video
I'm sure it was.
at the end.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.